welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the third week of October 2020, and that's from the 12th to the 18th of October, and it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and I'm using this Rhyme and Reason oracle from the Wychwood oracle to draw a couple of cards for you to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Aries for the third week of October 2020. What messages are here for Aries for the third week of October? Oh, okay, you've already got a message here. You've got the web. Any other messages? Otherwise, I'll just fan it out and draw your second card from that. Okay. Yes. Oh, there's too many there. What I'll do is pick one from there. Let's take that one, which is the Sun. So you've got a card of passage, the web. Across the void, an endless net that spans the past, the now, the yet, and all are bound to journey it. So there's a road you're traveling, the passage. Perhaps to me it indicates more that sort of fate and destiny and things being connected in an intricate way. And then you've got the card of intensity, which is the Sun. Fly too close and what falls back, feathers, splints and sealing wax. So that denotes Icarus, who built himself some wings and then got excited and flew too high, and the sun melted the wax and he fell down to the earth. So it's about, finding something glorious and wonderful to work towards, an endeavor that's exciting and potentially great, but if you don't temper it to some degree, you may find yourself in a bit of a bother, a bit of trouble. It's, getting close enough to that warmth, that light, so that it nurtures and feeds you and warms you, but not getting so close that you get burnt. But you may be, you may feel that there's a calling to something. Right, let's see though what the rest of the reading entails. So let's see what's on the cards for Aries for the third week of October 2020. What messages are here for Aries for the third week of October? What does Aries need to know? This is the 5-cent tarot that I'm using. It's also got a nice Victorian feel to it. So I will be drawing 4 cards for this reading for you, Aries, and the first card shows you where you are now. The second card depicts your challenges at this time. The third card reveals your guidance from spirit, and then finally the last card shows your possible outcome. And underneath that, I'll put a row of cards to act as clarification. So let's see what you get. I have the deck upside down, I think. Yes, I do, sorry. So you've got the moon. You begin with the moon. Maybe it's time to tap into your imagination, but let's see the rest. You've got the Fool, your challenge, starting a new journey, a new venture. And then you've got the Seven of Cups as your guidance, and then your final possible outcome is the Six of Buttons, the Six of Pentacles. Beneath these you have the Ten of Cups, the Empress, and you have the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Matches they call it here, and then you have the Eight of Matches at the end. And you've got the Hanged Man, looking for better perspective, for illumination, perhaps needing to pause and take breath at some point, because there's a lot of energy here. So you've got the Moon, a time you're in a position perhaps feeling a little uncertain, but certainly I'm getting a sense of inspired imagination, wanting to tap into your intuition about something you intuitively feel drawn to embark on something. And that's, you know, you get this card of passage, you sort of wanting to move towards something, but there's a degree of uncertainty, of worrying whether it's an illusion or not, needing to find clarity as well. And that's what the Hanged Man brings. And underlining that, I feel that the Ten of Cups, which is all about blissful relations, a happy family, sort of in harmony and joyous relations that in which you feel supported and you can support. And I feel that like you're working towards that. You that's your dream, that's your goal, your inspiration. Finding joy in a family situation, in a loving and almost domestic sort of feel, but it needn't be just about wanting to get married and have a beautiful family. I think it's more about wanting to connect, wanting to feel that connectivity with someone or a group of people, a tribe, or even within a sort of work aspect, wanting to find that happiness, find yourself in a position where you feel joy and contentment. But drawn there intuitively, you still feel some uncertainty. There's still a lot of shadow and lack of clarity at this point. And your challenges here is having the faith to just take that leap and move forward with working towards this goal. And also I think you've got your warning here with the Sun card, and it's almost like in taking this leap of faith, the challenge is to prepare to some degree so that you're not foolishly leaping into something, into this new beginning, without any forethought or planning, without being reckless. And you've got the Empress here as your challenge. It's sort of showing that, you know, perhaps in this uncertainty you've needing to find that ability to nurture it, to grow it, to put your energy and your efforts into nurturing it up, into bringing it to fruition. Perhaps there's a doubt that you could make it happen, that you could bring it to fruition, and a doubt that it can that truly bring this abundance and stability, and that you'd like it to bring to you. Unlocking your full potential. That's your challenge. So and in that respect, I mean, unlocking your full potential and being able to take this leap of faith in a productive way rather than just a reckless, uncoordinated fashion. So your advice from Spirit is, there's you sense that there's a lot of possibilities and opportunities for you to take up on, but it's finding the right one, finding the one that is substantial, that can bring you to your goals. And I think with the Queen of Matches sort of indicates that you need to take your almost like take charge of the situation, take that inspiration and use it creatively, use it intuitively, and put it into action. Be, the Queen of Matches, the Queen of Wands is all about doing things, getting it done, doing what needs to be done, and with a sense of joy and sort of a fair degree of lightness as well, but being proactive about it rather than dithering on your possibilities and your choices, acting with drive and determination, and acting intuitively. You've also got the moon there, which indicates intuitiveness. So there's some degree of intuitiveness needed, as well as practicality. It's getting a balance, really. The Hanged Man could sort of come to help in such that he's just, you need to breathe and look at things in a different angle, perhaps look at the big picture, get a new perspective on it, especially when if there's lots of decisions to be made and lots of possibilities, and in being unsure of which possibilities are the ones you want to follow through with. There's a sense of needing to pause for a moment, draw breath, so that you can clear your mind and choose wisely. And if you're able to do that, then it sort of shows, you'll be able to move things forward very quickly. Obstacles will clear, and you'll find that you have a lot of unimpeded action, sort of really driving this forward. Again, the buttons sort of shows that the Six of Buttons depicts getting that sense of balance between just leaping off and going for something, and taking time and forethought to use a bit of strategy, a bit of planning, a bit of building things up, nurturing things, almost taking it a bit slowly, rather than just dashing off with this wonderful idea that could bring you joy and happiness. So there you have it. You know, a great idea starting, a great possibility, something that you could begin that can bring fruition and security and joy into your life. But if you follow it recklessly, you may find it burns out or you get burnt. It doesn't work. But if you take some time and get a sense of balance between action and careful forethought and planning, you may find that you're able to bring it to a joyful fruition. I mean, this is something that sort of moves quite quickly as well. And perhaps, you know, with the card of passage, this is sort of a bit of a journey that's not only inspired, but also destined to some degree. So there you go, an exciting adventure, but if you act recklessly, it could become a bit of a disaster for you this week. So there you have it, Aries. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And whatever you decide, have yourself a good week and God bless you till we meet again.